Hi, my name is Amy Chalmers. I'm the art curator at the South Carolina State Museum. And for today's Art Week video, we're asking you to get creative. We are in the Graphic Eye exhibit. The Graphic Eye, South Carolina in the intersection of art and design is currently open, and it explores fine art as well as graphic design in South Carolina. One part of this exhibit is typography, which is the art of designing and arranging letters, numbers, and symbols. And to help us today with a creative project is Andrea Glover from Letter Décor in Charleston. She's going to tell you how to arrange your own hand-lettered design.
Hey everybody, my name is Andrea Glover and I'm an artist and designer in the beautiful city of Charleston, South Carolina. I'm also the owner of Letter Décor, and today we are going to be making a really cool Letter Décor piece that you can call your own. So today you are going to make your own Letter Décor piece. I'm going to show you the steps on how to create something interesting and creative with your own hand lettering. All you need is a canvas, a couple of brushes, and a few of your favorite colors for paint. Let's get started. First, you need your canvas. Here I have a 16 by 20 canvas, and I like the thicker canvases. There are thinner ones, but this is about an inch or so thick. So 16 by 20, you can do any size that you like, but I always like to use the larger canvas. You'll need a paint palette. Here you can see I have lots of colors that I've already mixed on mine. They've dried. I kind of like when it looks like this. But you can also use a plate or a piece of cardboard. Anything like that where you can mix paints would be appropriate. One big part of painting, of course, is paint. So here we have some of my favorite colors. We have a teal here, bright pink, yellow, white, and another pink. So you can choose any color that you like, or just a variety of colors to create your painting. We're gonna have a nice background where we're going to mix a few colors, and then on top of that, we are going to have some of our fun hand lettering. Next, we have brushes. Now you can have some smaller brushes, some larger brushes. I even like to have this foam brush is really nice. And this roller brush always works well for me. To be honest, you can use the brushes and dip them in the paint to do the hand lettering, but you can also use an acrylic paint marker. So these are really great to use. All right, so now I think we're ready to get started with our Letter Décor piece. This is something that you can give as a gift. You can hang it in your room or any office space, anything that you want. It'll be something creative, fun, and colorful that you have created yourself. So today I thought I would hand letter different things that I like to do when I'm at home. So I'm going to come up with different words and different phrases that I do when I'm at home relaxing. One thing that I really love about hand lettering and typography is basically the study of letter forms and words and how we set them. So I really like how you can be expressive with different words and letters, and you can change up your illustration style when you draw those letters. So pretty pink. Here is a nice yellow. And so far we have a nice combination of colors that we can start with. All right, so I'm going to start with a couple of colors. I've got my brush. And like I said, you can use any brush. I have a variety of brushes, so I'm going to start off with this one. And let's just go ahead and see how this turns out. So I'm going to dip it in here. You might want to wet your brush first. Just wet it and then dab it on the paper towel, and then you can start painting. When you're painting, you can have colors kind of mixed together, and it can be all over the canvas. This doesn't have to be perfect, it's art, so let's have fun with it. I got some teal here. You can go in different directions. Now you can mix the colors. So typically I would use different brushes, but I think it's okay to mix some colors and use the same brush if you want. Already this is looking really pretty just with the colors. So we're just getting started, so I can't wait to see how it all comes together. So we're going to let that dry for a little bit, and then we're going to put on our next coat of paint. I'm going to make sure you get all of the pieces that are not painted. And again, I'm mixing some of this yellow and the teal. It's giving me kind of like a greenish color. And sometimes you'll kind of go over the paint a little bit, over the first layer. So now we have our painting and we have all the different colors on there. So we're letting it dry. It is full of pretty kind of spring colors there. And then after this is dry, we're going to work on our lettering. All right, now I've grabbed some white paint, and now I am taking one of my foam brushes and I'm painting a big, beautiful white area here. Now you might be wondering, okay, well, we've painted the canvas lots of fun colors. Why are you painting it white again? Well, I'm going to show you a neat little trick that you can use in every painting that you do. So let's make sure we cover everything here, and then we'll get to our trick that gives this painting kind of an aged look. We can kind of make it look like a little thought bubble here of all the things we like to do when we are at home. All right. All right, so a special trick that I use when I want color to kind of be seen through white paint is I get a little bit of rubbing alcohol in a paper towel and I do this trick. Slightly rub the areas so that you can see the paint from the background through the white paint. So you can be really creative with this. And just make sure you tip it. And some of the paint will come off. Now remember, we're going to use this white area and we're going to do all of our fun hand lettering. Okay, now we have our canvas ready to hand letter. We've got the background with all the pretty colors, and then we have the white area that we thin down with some alcohol just to kind of get those beautiful colors to pop from behind. So now it's time to letter. And I'm going to start off using this acrylic paint pen. You can also use a smaller brush to paint your letters. So again, this is going to be a canvas where we are talking about some of our favorite things to do or some of our favorite things to eat while we're at home. It's just going to be kind of a whole grouping of things that we enjoy. So I want to shake this pen up. I want to make sure my surface is dry. And then I'm going to just start with my favorite food to eat while I'm at home. It's pizza. So here, you start off with a very tall, thin, hand-lettered word here, and then you can go back and make some of those strokes thicker. So I'm going to go back, come down here, color this in. And I'm using black because it provides great contrast against the white background and all the beautiful colors that we've put down. So here I'm going to make my eye a bit thicker. And then here for the Z, I'll thicken it up. Do the same here, and this doesn't have to be perfect. It's art, so you can have fun with it. The A, I'll thicken that up as well. And that is our first word. So we can fix some other things as we go along. Okay, so another thing that I like to do when I'm at home, take naps. So here, I'm going to try something a bit different. I'm going to do like a cursive look. With the word take naps. Okay. All right, so with our paint pen, we are making our way around the canvas and we're experimenting with different types of looks for different letters and different words. So right now I have eat pizza, lounge, take naps, draw. My next one that I'm going to do that I love to do when I'm at home is daydream. So make sure you're doing a variety of looks here for each word. And you can get really creative with this. Now, if you want to use a smaller brush, you can definitely use that, dip it into your paint, and then you can also draw. I like to use both sometime. Today I'm mainly depending on my acrylic paint pen because it's really helpful and it helps me to control how I draw each letter. So I might put a cute line under here. I might add some polka dots later on. I can start a few now. But we are going to continue to place words that are fun and interesting until the entire space is filled up. All right, so we're getting closer to having the whole space filled up, and I'm enjoying putting all of my fun lettering in here so that it can create some contrast and some fun. And again, once you finish your piece, you can hang it up in your room. If you have an office, you hang it up in your office. You can give these as a gift. But the most special thing is that it will be custom and handmade by you. So let's add TikTok on here. There we go. We gotta watch those fun videos that we see online. Tick. So here we have it. We have our entire painting filled with fun words, things that we think of doing when we're at home or things that we do when we're at the house. So here it is. Everything is complete. Now, if you want to go back and you want to go back to your paint palette and add some extra color in there, I would go ahead and get that smaller brush, and then you can either paint on the outside of the bubble here, or you can even paint on the inside if you'd like. So you can use different colors just to give you that extra touch. And there you have it, a completed piece that you've created yourself. Here it is, the hand lettered piece that you can create yourself. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Letter Décor, and also check out my website at letterdecorsc.com.
Thank you so much, Andrea. I hope everyone enjoyed that video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you tomorrow for our next Art Week video.